On today's app, let me motorboat you one day.
You could. It feels so unsexual to me.
Exactly.
It's like, it's what I do to a book.
I
How
feel
sexual
like
could
it's
it
what
be?
I would do to Ellie.
Yeah.
Motorboat all 6 of her nips.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City, a podcast by New Yorkers for everyone. I'm Chlo.
I'm Em, and that's all you need to know.
Let's get started. So I just pitched Emily a really good bit. I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm gatekeeping it, but you might see it on SNL.
She wants John to pitch it and them to do it on SNL. So look out for a sketch that says Chloe written all over it.
It will be about a nail salon.
You'll know.
You'll know. You'll watch that skit and you'll be like, that's from Litty and Shitty.
That's from Litty and Shitty.
That's not SNL.
I love that you're giving Girl from Devil Wears Prada.
You love when I'm her.
I know. I love when you're her. She makes me feel so safe. She feels like a safe bully.
Yeah, she is a safe bully.
Mm-hmm. Does everyone know who I'm talking about? The thin glasses, Emily Bunt's little sidekick.
She's like, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
she's
my
awful.
God.
She's worse than I expected.
Her skin, I always noticed, was like so gorgeous.
Yeah, she's really pretty
Who
and
is that in real life
Italian.
again?
No idea.
She's like a model or something.
Is she?
I think so.
I've never seen her before.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, I only saw her that time.
In the movie?
And then I never saw her after
And never
that.
again. So it turns out you don't have COVID. Hey, Sal.
I don't have COVID, you guys, and I apologize for being so sick on cam. But
Last time you have Synovid.
I have Synovid. I have sinus infection. I tested negative today for 3 tests. Flu,
Spanish flu,
COVID,
COVID,
and strep.
Nice girl.
Thank you.
That's good.
So I'm feeling really good. I'm on amoxicillin for 10 days, and you know what? I took one, and I'm like a new bitch.
I also think knowing that you getting a diagnosis always immediately makes me feel better.
Right.
Like, even though my diagnosis was COVID,
Right.
I felt better knowing that I knew what I had.
I 100% agree. But I was talking to my cousin the other day, and she was like, bird flu's coming back.
What the fuck is bird flu?
I know. You start to, grow feathers.
What is that for?
I really don't know what it is.
Girl, for
I
real.
almost got you.
Almost. You saw my face for 1 millisecond.
Yeah.
So you like my new Adidas shoes?
I love your new shoes, and I'm so happy you paired it with a lot of blue because these days red, it's scary.
Wait.
We're in Trump's America now.
Oh, so wearing any kind of red is bad?
Yeah.
I got these red gazelles. I was on a mission.
Adidas.
I was on a mission for Sambas, but then ooh, you like my little point?
Yeah, I do. And you're in my frame.
I was on a mission for Sambas, and then I walked in and I saw these red gazelles, and I said, Gazelle.
Gazelle.
Sounds
Wow.
so much sexier than Samba to me.
Yeah.
Why are you crying? You want to hang out with your friend Ellie? But you know what happened was, this is the way I shop. When I'm left to my own devices,
Yeah.
I go in the store and I just take whatever's going to work that they have.
I actually just was thinking that as you were telling that story and you walked in and you saw those shoes and you're like, I want those. It's so unnatural for me to see you going in a store and picking out clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
That the idea of you being like, those, I want those is a fun image for me.
But
and you bought them.
And I did, because for me, it's like if I went in wanting like blue Sambas maybe, or
and you went red gazelles,
or like black, right? I knew I wanted Sambas, or I needed like sneakers, because if you can recall correctly, if you're a longtime listener, after my wedding I threw my sneakers out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was like, I'm never gonna wear a sneaker
you
again.
Only wear heels.
Here I am going, I need sneakers.
You can't wear a peaky toe heel in the winter.
No, but I had moved on to like loafers every day. Like loafers are a boot, and I'm like, I need another option.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like a workout sneaker. Like, don't worry, Em, there's other kinds of sneakers.
Yeah, you're in your Hokas.
Me and my
and
Hokas.
skinny jeans.
I mean, today I was walking around in my Audi Zeros.
I don't know what that is.
The shoes that Kate gave us.
I
for
love
that running
those.
video.
Those are great. We bought the same ones.
Yeah, but it's like you don't wear those out for the day. You wear those to Equinox.
Yeah.
So I was on a mission. I saw Asha in Sambas. I said, okay, Sambas are the shoe. I'm going to get Sambas. If Asha's wearing it, I'm going to get it. And
yeah,
I go in to get, I'm like, it must be classically acceptable.
Correct.
So I haven't told her this. I just like silently took
She won't
note.
listen to this.
No, but like I haven't told her
that you judge classic items for fashion by Asha.
Oh, or like if kind of, yeah.
I feel like she would know.
Right.
But
Well,
she's the
only one.
This.
I made a. She will never listen to this. I made a promise. I made a suggestion to you included to a couple of my friends. I said, you all have a job. Send me stuff. Whoever sends me the best item, I will give you a budget and you can go shopping for me. And like no one took it seriously except for Asha. And that girl, once a week, I'm getting a link from this bitch.
Was it all the real?
The real. I got a Depop link to these amazing knee-high black boots.
Obsessed.
$70.
Osh did it?
Osh sent me it. I got them. They look stunning.
Oh my God.
And I got so many compliments on them already.
I'm so jealous. I forgot about that whole deal.
That whole challenge. But she took it seriously and she's been sending me shit and I hit buy. One thing about me, I add to cart, I check out.
You do. We used to do that when you had a corporate job and I had a corporate job and you'd be like, go on Aritzia and get anything you want for me.
Yeah. And I'd be like, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I shop like 4 times a year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, get me in one of my shopping modes. I'm gonna replenish my closet. So I silently took note of Asha and her Sambas, and I said I need a pair of Sambas. And I looked online, and like I was just like, I don't know. The past couple times I've bought stuff online off Amazon, which I'm done with Amazon, but we'll get there. We'll get there. The last couple times I've ordered stuff like for my house, like storage stuff I've needed. Yeah. It shows up and it's like either miniature sized or like for an elephant.
From Amazon?
Just like not
or in general.
It's not Amazon's fault, but it's like I just don't measure the measurements.
Right.
I'm like, I'm sure I know what a foot is.
Yeah.
And then it comes to my house and it doesn't even fit where I thought it was gonna fit by a mile.
Literally.
And I'm returning shit every left and right. I'm going to UPS. I'm returning all my Amazon shit. So I said, you know what? If these are gonna be my new sneaker, I'm going in person.
I'm so glad.
And I'm trying them on. So I go today after my voice lesson. It's right near the Nordstrom flagship, and I walk in looking for Sambas, but
Nordstrom flagship is nice.
Yeah, but it's also like you gotta wear goggles when you go in there, otherwise I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I walk in a mall, and all the ladies you need help. You need help.
You need help. Blinders.
I walk in with blinders.
But you also need goggles because it's really bright.
It's really bright. Sunglasses.
It's not Sephora bright, but it's close.
It's close to Sephora bright, and there's a lot of older women there who will really try and get you. And
they couldn't get me.
I am the perfect specimen for a salesperson. First of all, I will immediately think you want to fuck me.
Right.
So
right.
I'm in.
Any stranger talking
to me, I think you want to have sex with me.
Yeah.
Second of all, you must certainly know better than I do.
Right.
So I'm like already giving myself over to you.
And I always tell you this. You shouldn't take advice from someone whose style that you don't love. And an older woman in these stores selling perfume fragrances are wearing a uniform.
Yeah.
So like they're not necessarily wearing how you would want to be, which is like a good advice. I told my first boyfriend ever, shout out Gabe. He bought me a Valentine's Day sweater and it was the actual hideous thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I said to him,
what did she look like? Who you bought it from?
Well, I said to him, first of all, what the fuck were you thinking?
You said that?
I was
I would believe that.
I cried because I was like, he tried so hard and didn't get it.
Oh, that was like my whole growing up with my mom. Right? I would get really upset when she shopped for me because I'm like,
but
it's all wrong.
It's wrong. It's all wrong.
And I love you.
It was hard. But then I said, you know what? Let's go together and we'll go return this and I'll pick something else out with the help from you. And we went in and there was 2 girls there. There was one that was very cool and one that was not quite my vibe. And I said, which one of these homies picked out my fit?
Which one of these hoes?
Which one of these homos picked out my outfit? And he was like, that one. And she like turns around. It's like the Grinch.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't ask the Grinch unless it's Christmas.
That is really good advice. I will tell you, I was sold by Stella,
come here, armpit of Stella.
I walked right past the old women selling perfume because Lord knows I'm Lil Labo for life. Okay,
Period.
You find something that works, you stick to it.
Yeah,
I'm not here to buy perfume, ladies.
Yeah,
sorry,
only by men.
I'm only here for men. I'm here for shoes. And I go down to the basement and like, I'll be honest with you, I was helped by not 1, not 2, 3 different extremely well-dressed black people. And I was like, I'm trusting you guys to pick out my new shoes.
Yeah.
So not only did I walk away with these Sambas,
you have 3 new
Gazelles,
black friends.
I have 3 new black friends. No, and I have a second pair of Gazelles that they sold me on.
You bought 2 pairs of Gazelles?
I bought 2 pairs because I went in and the girl goes, have you seen the brown ones? I go, no, I haven't seen the brown ones.
You bought 2 pairs of the same style?
Yes, girl.
If you like it, I'll just take it.
That's why I'm the perfect specimen because I walk into these places, they smell it on me. I'm so vulnerable. I'm so desperate to walk out with something that works.
Yeah.
And then they look at my ring and they go, we'll get her.
Yeah.
So they get me.
They got
and
you. Got
the first thing the salesman said to me was, he goes, I love your ring. And I go, I'll buy something right now.
You didn't even have to say that. I like you already.
You didn't have to say it. It's so funny too, though, because the whole rest of my outfit today did not match my ring. I was in this.
Yeah.
If you're listening and not watching, I'm in a blue sweater, my cow pants.
I would call that cobalt blue.
You know, this sweater, I got so many compliments on today.
It's a great sweater from the TikTok shop.
I got it for 6. 1-6, like 1-0-E, just the number 6. I was say just the letter, just the number 6.
$0.00
on TikTok, and I've never gotten more compliments.
It's a great color, and you matched it with your hat. You cute girl.
Thanks. So I'm in this hat. I'm in brown. Like it looks like they are transitional lenses, like the ones that turn dark in the sun.
Yeah.
I'm in like brown those.
Yeah.
This hat. And my fleece North Face and Adizero sneakers.
Oh my God.
The cow pants and the blue sweater. I walked in looking like I was looking for, like I wasn't supposed to be here. Like
what
I
were you
been,
looking for?
Like at a clinic. Like I looked like I should have grippy socks
You're
on.
sick.
I looked crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
how many episodes do you think you've recorded wearing those pants?
Honestly, I think I've recorded more in this hat.
Really?
Well, no, I wear these pants all the time. They're good pants. Find something that sticks. Lalabo, cow pants. I'm not moving. These sneakers, they better fucking last a while because I got 2 of them. Hey.
Hey.
Come here, Stella.
Stella, come here. You know
anyway,
what? I love it. I'm really happy for you.
And the end of that point, too, was like, I knew if I don't walk out of here with a pair of shoes, I won't be getting shoes for a while.
I just want to tell you.
I'm not going to come back.
That you should not. I love that you bought 2. I think you should have bought 1 in that style and maybe 1 Sambas. I know we were just saying we hate Sambas.
No, it's not that I hate Sambas. Who said we hate Sambas?
What?
The only Sambas they had were black, and I was like, here's the other thing I'm
boring
feeling these days. I go, am I going to be just like the fucking rest of them?
Fuck no.
I'd rather look crazy like I need grippy socks.
Same.
Than look like another girl that rolled out of Aritzia in the ball and then unfurled into New York City streets. I don't want to look like that. In her super puffer.
She came out of the womb in a super puffer.
In a super puff and
light wash
jeans and a beige Wilfred sweater and black Sambas. I just don't want to look like the rest of them.
I totally get it.
You know? So I said, give me the bright red fucking gazelles. Give me the brown gazelles and with the turquoise stripes. I got brown gazelles with turquoise stripes.
I can't wait. Send a pic.
And pink soles.
Send a
pink
pic.
Pink as my soul. So
my soul's pink too.
I had a good day getting
You did have a good
shoes.
day. You know what's funny? Someone from work told me, did I tell you this already? She was like, I went to the store and they had this like crazy looking bag that was like, thank you, like a takeout bag, like a New York takeout bag.
Uh-huh.
And she was like
a purse?
Yeah, but no, it was like the New York takeout bag, but as a purse. Yes.
Purse.
And she was like describing it. She's like, but it was sequin. And then she was like, they were fringe on it. Like it started getting like, it was more and more every second. And she was like, I told my friend, I have a coworker who would wear that. Me. And I was like, what do you see me as?
Chloe, you totally
grippy
would wear
socks?
That. Look at your shirt. You have like a fake bra on your shirt.
Yeah, but
that's not grippy socks. The thank you bag is not grippy socks. The thank you bag is, to me, it says like, I go to Tokyo.
Whoa.
You know,
that's so
it's
cool.
like someone has to buy that, and it's gonna be you.
It's gonna be me from the trinket store.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I was thinking too, in terms of like just wearing fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Last weekend, right?
Yeah.
There's a phenomenon right now in women's fashion.
A what?
A femininomenon right now.
A what?
A femininomenon.
Yes.
In women's fashion right now, where, and I know y'all are feeling this, what happened to going out tops? Why is every shirt either a sweater or a tank top?
We're not going out anymore.
No, but you know what I mean? Evening tops, evening
No,
shirts.
we still do evening shirts.
Show me what they look like, man, and show me where to buy one. I went to
We
Soho.
do evening shirts for certainly.
No, everything they're selling right now. Like if you see someone out on the town, I guarantee you their shirt they're wearing is from like 2019 Zara. Like nothing for sale right now
is
like
going out top.
A going out shirt. It's either like a sweater or it's like a lace tank or it's like a bodysuit.
What about Reformation?
What about it?
They used to make like the bodysuits of
No, but
the
I'm
going
saying
out.
I don't want to wear like Skims or a sweater or a tank top. I'm like, what happened to like blouses? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do pretty much.
Like something to
I
wear
do know
at
what you're talking
dinner.
about.
I feel like I either look like I'm in daytime wear or I'm in like a black turtleneck and black Aritzia dress pants.
You know what?
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Like the whole going out top movement has definitely died down a bit.
Where'd it go? Like now everyone's just like wearing t-shirts and skirts or
Yeah.
like I'm like
But you know what? In Australia,
oh.
all the Australian brands, they're still doing going out tops because
How
on
do you
all
know?
of the websites,
Like
they
Everjean,
have
or what's it called? Ever Dear Society?
Pepper
Whatever.
Mayo,
Okay.
with Jean,
With Jean.
Princess Polly.
Okay.
Even like those like cheapo vibes, which we love.
We love $6.
$6. However, they do have a tab that is going out. And I
Really?
respect the shit out of them.
Okay, that we need to bring that back to the US of A because I'm like
You're right.
I have been having this crisis. A crisis.
Yeah.
Getting ready for my weekends and I have nothing to wear.
I'll certainly help you out.
Well, thank you, but I tried, right? I went to Soho last Saturday
Yeah.
and I tried to
But
buy
where'd you
a
go?
shirt. I went to Ryan Beggs came with me. I went to Dana Foley.
Obsessed. That's
Yeah,
good.
because I have a gift card from returning a bridal outfit there. I went to Dana Foley, nothing. Everything was like crazy in a really fun way, but like I wasn't looking for crazy. I was looking for like
Going out.
I can wear this to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff was like I can't wear this to a restaurant unless I'm like Julia Fox.
I think you could. Julia Fox's
I
body.
I know I could.
I wanna
but
talk
I
about
wasn't
that.
looking for that. I know her body is amazing.
Did you see it IRL?
I did see it IRL.
Did it look as crazy as it does on
Yes.
camera? She's ripped as shit.
She's ripped as shit.
How'd she get like that? The gym?
Look at her stuck lip. She must have been going to the gym, I would say.
Because she was always like hot and skinny, but she was never ripped like that.
Ripped like that? Yeah, ripped is so in. 6-pack on women in.
So hot.
So I went to Dana Foley. I went to come here, Estelle. Come here.
Stella's having a meltdown.
Always. Like fucking always.
Yeah,
What?
Get up here.
You pooped right before we came in. Surely that's not that.
You already peed on my carpet. Surely it's not that.
Yeah. Burn.
Yeah, we
bitch.
got you.
She's smelling my gazelles.
Let's bully her.
She's smelling my new gazelles, thinking it's her new toy.
Okay, I know you're going to continue to list all the places you went.
I just want you to believe that I went to good places.
I do.
I went to Isalis.
You already got me from Dana Foley.
Okay.
I'm in.
So here's where I'm going with this. I went to all these stores and I couldn't find anything. All these stores have right now are like beige,
Sweaters.
black, gray, navy.
Wilfred.
I'm like, when did women's clothing become the men's clothing department? Like
boring.
everything was so boring and it literally made me go, I'm gonna fucking fire back so hard against this and wear the craziest colors and shit. Because I'm
Welcome
like,
to my life, mama.
I'm like, why are you muting my ass? Red gazelles.
Yeah, I
Brown
love.
gazelles with
You
the
know-
turquoise laces and the pink soles.
Just like you.
You haven't seen them yet, but you'll see them.
I definitely feel like I'm a very colorful person besides of
are.
right now.
Right.
But I will always dress.
No, you're always wearing
Crazy.
something crazy. And I love that about you, girl.
Thank you, Em. Take a look at this closet. You see anything boring in
It's
there?
bright. You think these lights are blinding. Take a look at Chloe's closet.
I
And
want
you
it-
can't see the lights. Y'all aren't on this side of them.
But you wish.
You wish you could see the
So-
lights.
2 things I wanted to tell you. Actually,
What?
a lot of things. But
Okay.
first, I want to say someone DM'd us and said it was so nice meeting you at the concert. Thank you so much for taking a selfie with us. And then I said, honey, me and Emily were not at a concert. Who the
Wait,
hell
are
did
you
you think we
kidding?
are? No. And they said, oh, okay, haha, love the pod. I'm like, do you love the pod? Because you don't know who we are.
Wait, I wonder who they take a picture with.
I know. So I'm going to ask them. I should ask them to send
That's
it to
so
us.
funny. I need to see this picture.
Second of all, people keep asking us for New York recommendations, and we keep missing the ball.
No, I have great ones. I live downtown now. I'm
No.
going everywhere.
No, you.
Excuse you.
No, yes to what you just said. But they keep DMing us, and we're missing the ball and responding. And then their trips to New York have come and gone. 2 people, and we've messed up. So I
Okay,
want to do a
y'all.
few recommendations right off the bat, right this minute.
Okay.
Pizzazz.
What's that?
It's a pizza place. It just opened. It's on Union Square and 16th East. I'm telling you guys, for quick to go pizza, it's the new spot. The men in there are true Italians who are hot, that have tattoos, and they're so cute, and we love them, and we want to give them more business.
Okay. My pizza spot, as y'all always will know, I had it last night, is fourth and second dollar pizza outside the Red Room. It's fucking great. It's
I
like
know.
my favorite slice.
And back in the day, used to not be dollar.
It used to, no, now it's $1.50, but it used to be dollar.
So you lied.
$1.50 pizza.
So
I'm sorry.
say it.
I lied.
Okay, cool.
But there's also every day of my life now on close to me, industry pizza line down the fucking block.
Speaking of
fucking block every day.
You know who waits in lines? Suckers.
Suckers do, because they saw one TikTok and they said, I'm gonna try
Yeah.
Frog Club. Don't.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Don't
Let
fall
me
for
tell
it.
you, if you're gonna pull that shit about Cafe Pana, which is truthfully an amazing dessert spot, which is what's his name? Danny Myers' daughter's. Do you know who Danny Myers is?
Nope.
He's a chef.
Okay.
He was like Mercer Kitchen, I think.
Cool.
And
now
like all that.
And now it's San
Sartianes.
D'Agostino's. Right. Same thing.
San D'Agostino's.
Yeah.
His daughter has a dessert bar called Cafe Pana. And there's a line down the block every time for one thing. But if you're a smart cookie like myself, you will order online, pick up to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wait in the line. Lines are for
Suckers.
we don't wait in lines.
Except that one time we did wait in a line because we had no courage.
For which one?
Remember when we were
that was
like,
sucky.
let's cut the line. And then we
Yeah.
just went and stood in it. And Ollie was like, nice going, girls.
That
Real
was
confident.
so embarrassing.
It was.
We were like,
But then, remember when we went with Nicole and we were like, hey, it's just the four of us. You'll let us in, right?
White Horse Tavern.
White Horse Tavern.
Not that
I
was
recently.
like really cool for us to be able to be like, we're not waiting this line.
Yeah.
We walked right up to that fucking bouncer and said,
Yeah.
it's just us. It's just all 10 of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I recently went to Fairfax in the West Village. Had
I
their
went
burger.
there for the burger. Thin bun.
Thin bottom. I said, don't have to be that thin.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be that thin,
But it's
girl.
their thing, girl. It's their thing.
Well, I was actually pretty pissed off because John and I went for brunch on a Sunday, which meant 4:00 for us.
Yeah, just the two of you?
Yeah, and I was
Outside of your apartment
Yeah,
on a Sunday?
yeah.
I thought you stay inside.
We do, but now that we live downtown, we live our life like we're in Paris. We said ever since we moved downtown, we've been living like we're in Paris, and it's like we're on vacation every day.
Oh my God.
it's
That's
'cause
actually beautiful.
The West Village is that. It's like you literally. I've also just for years not living downtown. Downtown feels so new and
It's
fun.
so awesome. Breaking news. The West Village is Paris.
The West Village is Paris. It does feel like we're like walking around the Marais. But we went to Fairfax and I had to I have these moments sometime with John and I really have to swallow my pride or whatever it is because I was waiting for him. I said, I want a pancake or I want a waffle.
Oh.
And he goes, I want a burger. And I go, I bet you we can go somewhere where they have burger and pancake for like brunch.
I feel like
brunch
that
menu.
feels like a safe thing to say.
We walked into Fairfax. We missed brunch by 5 minutes. Burger was still available. Pancake waffle wasn't. And I had to sit there and go, it's okay, Em. It's not that big of a deal.
You were crushed.
You will live another day where you can have pancakes.
You were crushed.
No. But actually, I feel like it was a big growing moment for me because I was going to make a stink and like make him find me pancakes somewhere else because he was the one holding me up in the house and we could have made it if he was ready.
Oh.
But I went, I'm going to take
salt.
this one on the chin and go, next time the Lord
We'll give you
will
a pancake.
reward me with pancakes.
The Lord doubt totally is rewarding if
I'll get
food-wise.
those pancakes
Real
somewhere
quick though,
or another.
don't you kind of find that the bun from Fairfax is a pancake?
Nope.
Okay. If
Not
you
when
put
there's
if you
juicy,
put syrup
bloody
on
meat.
it. Oh, not the bloody meat.
Yeah.
Not the bloody meat.
So the Fairfax burger, it is good. It's certainly not as good as the Mobile gas station burger. I will stand by that.
I will too. I will say that is
Fucking
the best burger.
great.
Yeah.
You
You know what's also an amazing burger in New York City?
what?
The Happiest Hour. You know that bar in the West
Yeah.
Village next to
That
Rosemary's?
where the guy grabbed my fur coat and I was like,
Yeah.
get the fuck off of me.
Yeah, we did have a weird night there.
Yeah,
However,
but it ended fun.
was that the
night.
last time?
No, that wasn't the last time, but it was a time.
Close to the end
Yeah.
of me drinking.
Yeah.
This what I was gonna say. What? They have an amazing burger. It's like a smash burger.
So is the Mobile burger.
Yeah, and we must prefer those to others.
What happened to American Bar? Is that still like
It's totally still a thing.
it's just taken
but I
over
think
by like
people-
Penn State?
I think it's taken over by Penn State, and I think people finally admitted it's not actually that good. Just cool people were going there for 20 seconds.
And then right. You used to say you had a standing reservation there.
Every
Was
Thursday?
that true?
It was.
Or was it like a
No,
bit, but you just like would happen to make a reservation on time?
Every Thursday?
Yeah.
I went every Thursday.
Right, but you didn't have a standing
I
reservation.
had a standing.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
I
I
don't
did.
believe you.
You know what? I understand why you wouldn't believe me, considering I come on here and lie out my ass all day. But that's true. And I invited lots of guests to join me on this adventure. And your brother, Ryan, can vouch that he was one of them.
Well, he was actually the one that said to me, I don't think she actually has standing
Ryan! That little bitch.
He was like, I think she just like made a reservation.
What are you guys talking shit about me behind my back?
No, we were talking about American Bar. And he was like, that was where Chloe had
and
a
then
standing
he said
reservation.
she's full of shit.
And no, he goes, she had a standing reservation. He goes, but I don't actually think it was a standing reservation. I think she just made a reservation every time. And I went, oh my God, I never even thought about that.
Because you trust me with all your heart, and
I
now
do.
you don't.
No, I'm choosing to believe you, and if I find out you're
what
lying,
you wish for. We're gonna like go to the database and be like, look it up.
Another recommendation that I have is I went to Banter. There's one in Soho and in the West Village. Delicious Aussie brunch.
Banter in the West Village is the best eggs in the world.
So fucking good, and their sweet potato fries so fucking good.
Oh my God, I couldn't agree more.
That's a recommendation I have. I'm giving you all these West Village recommendations now though, because that's where I live. Recently Ryan Beggs and I went to Elephant.
Oh, nice.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Really pretty
cool.
Expensive. I did not know that walking in.
That was popping off for a really long time for at like parties.
Well,
It's across from
the Red
Red
Room.
Room.
I thought it was gonna be like very party vibe, but it was restaurant.
Yeah, like French restaurant kind of.
Yeah, and really good. But
Yeah.
I was like, I thought this was like a spot to like hang.
You know what?
Cocktails were great.
I really enjoyed my meal there, but I can't remember a thing that I ate there, so it makes me think I didn't love it that much.
We had really good tartare.
Have you been to Rafts?
No, where's that?
Oh, you guys gotta go to Rafts.
What's that?
Rafts is amazing. It's like a bistro kind of place.
Okay.
It's just amazing. I had escargot
Where
there
is it?
recently. It's like in Nolita where Clean Market is, or the Cha Cha Matcha that's like in the thin building.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of that. I don't know what that area is
That
called.
building where it's like a window. The building is a window.
It's the Flatiron, but it's not in Flatiron.
It's like the mini flat. It's like the doll size Flatiron.
Yeah.
I always walk by that. Never. Once a year.
Yeah, same.
And I go, that would be fun to work there.
Why?
I don't know. Just like you can turn right and left and you're outside.
You can like go like this. And you're touching both edges.
It's a building that's like, if you're listening, you don't live in New York. If you know the Flatiron building, it's like that isosceles triangle building. This is that, but it's like
I haven't heard that word
It's like
since
closet sized.
God knows what.
Isosceles. It was just in the book I'm reading. I'm reading a fucking amazing book.
What book are you reading?
It's called The God of the Woods, and I'm reading it for my what? Thanksgiving book club. Thank you. Thank you.
Who's
Have a
in
good
that?
night. What?
Who's in that?
Me, Hannah, Katie, and
Oh,
Anna.
like family.
Family
And
for
you're gonna talk
Thanksgiving,
about
and
it.
we're gonna talk. We did our first annual one last year.
That's so cute.
And we read Tom Lake, and I listened to it
Yeah, careful.
because Meryl Streep narrated.
Careful.
And it was heaven.
Hey, be careful with that.
And this book
Don't
now,
lie.
I'm. You know what? Actually, ooh. Careful, Emily. To tie that argument up with a bow, hello, is
Hello.
I was talking to John's cousin Katie recently about this.
A lot of Johns left and right. Where's the sweetie?
Oh, sweetie, my husband. I was talking to my sweetie husband John's cousin Katie recently.
Whoa.
And she said that she was having is listening the same as reading debate with her.
Apparently, they're all having this debate. It wasn't just me and you.
Well, I think they listened to the podcast, so maybe that inspired it. But maybe they also had the debate on their own. Anyway,
No, they listen.
They listen. They do listen. Hey guys,
Hi,
they're
Katie.
listening to this. So Katie said she surrendered because she realized if she wants to discuss a book in a book club, she's got to read it. She can't listen to it. If
Why?
She wants to, like she was succumbing to reading is different and more like reading because she retains the information more maybe.
I see.
Whereas listening to the book, like if she were to sit down and discuss it in a book club, it would be harder for her to recall stuff.
Right. That's interesting. And will you say?
Well,
you
I don't know
agree?
because last Thanksgiving, when she said that, I went, "Oh, you're so fucking right, girl." But then last
Haven't
Thanksgiving,
I been saying this?
no, I'm not done.
I've been saying this.
I know you have, but I'm not done. I didn't say
Okay.
I totally agree with her. last Thanksgiving, I listened to our book club book Tom Lake.
And they could
And
sense it.
I discussed it to the gods.
To
Sitting in the living room. It was so fun. And
gods.
so this year we're doing the second annual. And the book is The God of the Woods. Chloe Richmond, I am nose in the spine of this book. It is so good. I haven't
What's it
read
about?
a gripping fiction like this in so long.
Is it a thriller?
Yeah, but it's like a cozy thriller. It's
I
like,
love thrillers.
it's upstate New York, but it's not like
The Silent Patient.
no, it's not like that. That one's like dark psychological thriller.
The House Across the Lake.
No,
I'm just naming books
it's okay.
that I've read.
This is like my
Thank
joke that you
you.
didn't find funny, where I was like, books, when people are readers that are like, I read too. You know what else I've read recently?
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't do that with anything else. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah, did you
That
do
joke
that?
and you didn't find it funny? And I was like when you tell someone what you ate for lunch, they were like, that sounds good. You know what I ate recently?
Actually,
only
we
with
totally
books.
do that. We just did.
About lunch?
About food.
No, well, so you were saying we should rattle off
Yeah, but then,
recommendations.
like, as I said, like, oh, I just had this yummy meal. You're like, you know what I had?
because the
All
conversation
right,
was
I
about.
guess the girls are fighting.
So anyway, this book is like it. I feel like recently I've read a lot of these like thrillers that are like really like corny,
Yeah. Okay, like the House Across the
corny
Lake.
like abusive husband thrillers. Do you know what I
Like
mean?
Nicole Kidman would be in all of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've been reading so many
Nicole
of those,
Kidman books.
and I'm like, why are these all the same? Like.
Totally.
It's all about like a woman, and they all. It's all about a woman, first of all,
We hate women.
and then
Don't clip me there because I
And they
already have
all-
people hating me.
They all are like it's two kinds of narrators. It's either I wake up, my glasses are on the side table.
Yeah.
John's not here. Hasn't been here in years though. I shouldn't be surprised. I go downstairs, some kind of force fucking pulls me into my kitchen. I open the fridge, same old lasagna.
I feel
sitting
like
there
I read that
growing old.
book.
I know. So it's either that narrator or it's
Yeah.
when I first met Charles, he was kind.
Different.
Different. I didn't really see the signs, but then again, my friends told me he was great. And it would be good for me to get over Tommy, that's for sure.
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
pathetic.
It's like it's one or the other of these two female narrators.
I was like
And in the
enthralled.
end, it's always the husband did it and
Yeah.
she lived a lie and
Yeah.
she had to, but she gets herself out of it. And there's the good guy, the beta male who
Yeah.
she hasn't seen in
The
5 years.
detective that she falls
The
in love with.
detective. So I've been reading a lot of those.
Yeah.
And so when I heard
The
that,
Undoing.
I don't know that, but I'm sure.
Nicole Kidman.
Okay. As soon as you said Nicole Kidman could be in it, I'm like, those are the books I'm reading.
Yeah. And this is
And
different.
So then when the book was chosen in the group chat and it was told as this thriller, I went, all right,
here we go.
fine.
Sad, pathetic
Cut
woman.
to sad pathetic woman. Cut to my nose again, Chloe. It's through
This is
the
fine.
book jacket. If you picked up the book I'm reading right
Yeah.
now, you'd see my nose in the middle of the spine
Schnoz through
because
spine.
I can't get my face out of that thing.
You're what's it called? Boating?
What?
Motorboating.
I'm motorboating these pages, man.
I
It's
wouldn't know.
so
I've never been motorboated.
good. Really?
I don't have boobs to do that.
Right. He couldn't exactly.
But
Or
I-
she.
Or
Hey,
shit.
hey.
But you know what? I've always said
But like
if I had big boobs, I'd get titty fucked all day.
yeah, mine are like just big enough where it's
You
like
ever been
a fun
motorboated?
3 seconds, and then it's like this
Yeah.
can't be good.
For both
I
parties.
have never been motorboated, or maybe I have.
You should go home and get motorboated.
I should.
Let me motorboat you one day.
You could. It feels so unsexual to me.
Exactly.
It's like it's
I
what I
feel-
do to a fucking book.
I
How
feel like
sexual could
it's
it
what I
be?
would do to Ellie.
Yeah.
Motorboat all 6 of her nips.
They have 6 nipples.
Must be weird. Speaking of extra nipples, the One Direction reunion.
What?
Harry Styles has 3 nipples. Everyone knows
So
that.
does Chandler Bing.
Yeah, but fiction the nubbin.
The nubbin. Yeah.
Wait, but that's different from Harry Styles.
Oh, he actually has 3 nipples?
Yeah,
Says who? Him?
yeah, we see that. We
Where?
see, we see that.
Where?
Look it up, bitch.
Show me.
Okay, pause while I look up his nipples.
Please hold. She's looking up Harry Styles' nipples.
Anyway, I'm gonna speak while I look.
No. Oh, I was saying, no, I will. No, tell me.
There was a One Direction reunion today because the funeral
Really?
was today,
It was.
and we were right.
They sang?
Oh, I don't know if they sang actually, but they were all, you're right. I can't look up while I talk to you. So really quick, they were all there. It wasn't as good as we all wanted it because we were all like the One Direction reunion. We're all fucked up in that way. It was actually very sad to see each one of them. They were all photographed individually and looking like absolute doo-doo caca because they were so sad about their friend. So it wasn't what we wanted.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys.
What did we want?
Them to sing?
Right. Well, you guys, The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. It's really good. It's about this like
he actually
these
has
kids
4.
who get lost in the woods in the 70s in the Adirondacks, upstate New York. Every chapter's a different character's perspective. Fucking great. Okay, go.
4 nipples. I see your 2 and I raise you 4.
It's just
No.
those are just freckles.
No, they're not. They're nipples.
Did he say I have 4 nipples?
Yeah.
Show me.
Okay.
I'm fact checking you.
Yeah, you are. Hold on.
In this debate, we live fact check.
Harry Styles.
Stella.
Harry Styles confirms he really does have 4 nipples. Read this article while I tell everyone a secret. You guys. But I do want to see your reaction.
As part of his Dunkirk press tour, Harry Styles did a sit-down interview with Chelsea Handler, which consisted of him giving one-word answers to relatively detailed questions. Among those asked was one about the internet rumor that Styles has 4 nipples, supernumerary nipples technically, which most studies have found occur more in men than women.
Gabe had 4 nipples. We've talked a lot about Gabe on this podcast.
Oh, you do? Handler asked. Yeah, 4. Then he pointed them out.
Okay,
I wish they were real nipples, though.
Like buttons?
I guess they are.
Like 4
like
buttons?
buttons.
But he's a man. Men don't really have buttons.
Pretty hot.
Harry Styles
Has anyone
is
said
hot.
that?
Wait, hold on. Harry Styles is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
What?
A few things.
Tell me.
First, are we going to talk about Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Sure. What do you want to say?
Are we going to try and get the perfect bite again? Do you think we can do it?
Maybe.
This year?
I really want to finally fucking step it up and make something for my family.
Seriously?
And it's like, when will I do that?
Dude, I want to tell you right now, the last thing I want to do is participate.
Why? Doesn't it always look, sure, it's a lot of work, but aren't you like, well, gosh darn it, I wish I helped.
No, Monica Geller handles that and I hang.
Right. I like hanging too, but I'm also like,
no.
I like the idea of making something.
I don't even like the idea of making something. I like the idea of someone making me something. Oh my God! Look at all the.
I'm just gonna have to wait.
Look at every animal.
I know.
I just don't want to. I don't want to participate.
Yeah.
If it's in the kitchen, include me out.
Right. There was one year where I'm with you there where I don't actually want to do it. But I do always every year fall for the idea in which I should make something.
Yeah, that could be cute
nice
and cozy.
And then I remember there was one year I did offer to make blueberry pie, and that was my mission. I was like, I'm making blueberry pie. And I start making it. My mom goes, you're doing it wrong. Here, come here. I'll just do it. And I go, oh,
so
you know
fucking
what?
do it.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
You do it, bitch.
Yeah, you do
I'm
it,
not
bitch.
doing it then. Fuck.
That's how it always is. Like,
and honestly, the pie was better because she took over. Yeah. For sure. But it was like.
But also.
And I'm just like my mom. Like, I go, I'll just do it about everything.
That's not good leadership skills.
It's not. And then later. I'll complain that I'm the only one doing it, but then I go, I don't let anybody else do it.
Exactly. I find that with work.
Mother.
I find that with work. It's like it's easier for me to not explain it. It's easier for me to just handle it.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is a leadership skill that I will always work towards.
Good girl.
Thank you so much because I'm in my career.
Because you're in your career.
But also, haven't you noticed when cooking? Actually, no, you're quite good at cooking, and what you're doing these days works for you. I
am now that I have a.
But not for other
kitchen.
people, right? You wouldn't cook for me and be proud.
Yes, I would.
Oh, you would.
I'd cook for my husband.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like different.
What, you think he like understands my mistakes?
Well, not necessarily that he understands your mistakes. That like he, I don't know. Like,
dude, you got to try my beef udon noodles.
I know you were gonna say that.
I make homemade beef udon noodles that fucking rock the boat.
I bet they do. No, I do believe that.
And the other day,
that
I made
fake,
a summer roasted vegetable. Summer. Who said that? I guess me. I made a roasted vegetable risotto.
Summer roll. What? Wait, that just came out of my mouth like so naturally.
I know summer just bounces off the tongue. I made a summer
roll. I I can cook.
That sounds good.
Everything that I make, I don't like the taste of. It like ruins it for
Really?
me. Yeah, it ruins it for me.
See, to me, it tastes better, especially nowadays. I go, this is yummy one. I nailed it. Because cooking is a science, and you know my ass is good with charts.
Yeah,
and
that's
numbers
true.
and figures and facts. I'm
Right.
good with that shit. I made John give me a recipe the other day that was 3 ingredients for for coffee cake topping, like to putting pancakes, and I made him send me that damn recipe, even though it was just butter, flour, and
Right,
sugar.
'cause you
I
have
said
to
I
be
need
correct.
to see it, and I need to be correct.
I understand.
So you better believe your ass that my
This one?
food comes out real good, man.
yeah, because you're following
I'm
paint by
following
number.
instructions. I'm painting by number. I'm excited for when instincts will start to kick in, like when I'll get good enough that I'll be like, you know what, we should
You
throw in here a little
freestyle.
cinnamon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't freestyle yet. I just follow the
Ollie's
rest.
a really good cook, but he's not a freestyler either.
Right, and
because
and you
he's-
get there from years of experience and learning and
Right, I would
figuring out
never. I
fact
would
and fiction.
never expect you to get creative in the kitchen yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, because I'm only
No,
I'm only
you're a
28.
baby.
I'm a kid.
You're a baby. Also,
What?
you know, in Schitt's Creek when they're like fold in the cheese,
yeah.
that like made that to me. I was like,
Yeah.
I felt seen.
That made so much sense. I will say that I did get a really, really great wedding gift. I got a lot of great wedding gifts, but I've actually been using this gift. I think my mom gave it to us. I'm nearly positive it was my mom. The Newlywed Cookbook. And I'll tell you why this is so good.
Does it taste different when you're married?
Yeah.
There's special love and
It
that
tastes
goes in it.
bitter as fuck.
Oh my god, include me in.
No, I now that we have a kitchen, I'm cooking more, and I was like, I need to stop like Googling recipes and just clicking on the first one that comes up. It's like,
Totally.
you know, and I have all these cookbooks because like adults have given me them over the years, and I've not opened not one page because who's doing that these days?
Right.
And I went,
I love
"Let
a
me
cookbook.
Look at a cookbook,
Yeah.
Em. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's so great about the Newlywed Cookbook.
Okay, tell me.
It's like servings for 2, like recipes for 2. You know how many times I've made a recipe from Google and
For
it's like
17?
for millions of people? I'm cooking for a shelter in
Yeah,
my kitchen,
yeah.
and then I've got
It's a soup
a
kitchen.
massive Tupperware in the fridge that I
Yeah.
toss by the end of the week because I'm not eating chicken stew for 14 days. So I'm like,
Chicken's only one day.
one day.
Wait, dude.
And even with my newlywed amounts of food, I'm getting sick of these leftovers. But it's so great because it's
Portion controlled.
control. It's a recipe for 2.
it's a recipe for disaster.
It's a recipe for disaster. But it's like we each get 1 and then 1 leftover. So it's like perfect amounts.
Love.
And then also the whole beginning of it, like each section is different. It's like comfort food, dessert.
Like a cookbook.
Yeah. And the beginning section is all about like, here's what you should like have in your pantry all the time.
Okay.
And like, here's some like core utensils you should have.
Tips and tricks for a hot wifey.
Literally, and like here's how long things last or how long different ingredient. And I was like, this is literally what I
Everything.
need. Like,
Yeah, totally.
I'm always looking for like how does this part of life work?
Yeah.
Guidebook.
Yeah.
And like one of the ones has been like, what do you do in the kitchen? What can you keep forever in your
Yeah.
pantry? What goes bad?
A
What should
Twinkie?
I always have? Yeah. And this book goes, hey girls, here's what you should always have. And I
Okay.
go, Newlywed Cookbook? I'm about to put my whole fucking head through your spine.
I didn't know where we were going, and I was obsessed. That was a good ending.
It's good. It's good.
That's
man.
good.
So
It's good.
I'm gonna do every recipe in that.
I went through a phase where like I was obsessed with clean eating.
Yeah.
You-
Didn't we all? You mean you're a girl?
Totally. And I bought like Gwyneth Paltrow's book. I bought all of the clean eating, and I would like read them before bed and like bookmark all of the like sad meals I was gonna make that consisted of like water and a lemon.
Yeah, like
And like I like never even made that.
right.
But I will say, this is something for you to know. Tonight, Ollie and I didn't know what we were gonna cook. Yeah, it's night here.
It's night where we're recording.
And he had like a random selection in his fridge and pantry. So he went to ChatGPT and said, I have these things. What should I make with those things? And they shit out a casserole
You told me about this tip and
for
trick.
the gym.
You
I told you to do that in the gym.
You told me for food to
Oh,
go like
and you
I have
forgot
this
it
in my
until right
fridge.
now.
What should I do?
Yeah.
And it tells you. But I'm in recipe land, so I'm trying. I'm like I will be like I want to make that this week. I'll go to the grocery store, get those ingredients, and then I hope that those carry over into another meal.
Right. That never happens for me.
Mm-hmm.
I get like very niche items. Like I'm making the La Scala salad. Do you know what that is?
No.
Anyway, it's just a salad that's amazing, but it's like prosciutto and like
Yum.
and it's amazing.
Send me it.
Okay, well,
I'm in my cooking hour.
you're right. It's really good, and I get the ingredients, and then I don't want those ingredients ever again.
Yeah.
And I get stuck, and they're in the fridge still. It's been maybe 5 weeks. So pu, what's going on in
Well,
there?
then the other thing about this cookbook,
Rot city bitch.
No.
Rot city bitch.
you just got to look up how long stuff lasts. Like carrots last a long time.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I'm not afraid to buy them.
I'm not gonna do that.
You should. Okay. I'm not gonna fight you.
So get this.
Tell me.
I was in a taxi cab. Yes, I still take taxi cabs.
Yeah, as you should.
I don't take Uber anymore.
No.
I take taxis.
You know, I took the path here.
What?
Yeah.
What's
Because I'm off the Christopher Street path station, and Google Maps said, take the path,
path.
girl.
You,
And then I switched to the L.
you took 2 trains to get here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know why? Because I bought 2 pairs of shoes. I said I can't get an Uber too.
Because you have sneakers.
Because of my gazelles.
If anyone wants you to take an Uber, it's Sweetie.
I know, but
He
I
would
fight
be
that.
so happy for you to Uber.
I fight that because he
He's
has
so
the shopping
careless with the
habits of
Ubers.
the wag, even though I'm the wag.
He's such a wag.
So I am so conservative in the way I spend my silly money to counteract his damage to the environment.
But
with the way
he's
he
an
does it.
Uber man.
He loves to Uber around, and I go, I actually, for my brain, ew, I already hear the sounds. I like the physical commute of the train. It like clears my brain. If I'm sitting in an Uber,
that.
I have
don't
such
hate that.
brain rot. I'm like scrolling and getting nauseous. If I'm on a train, I'm like looking around and I'm walking my meal off.
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. So it's not about. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I know what you're saying.
Although with
Clean
Stella,
girls.
it's always a little, clean
It's just
girls,
slappy
miserable
McSlap.
meals.
Yeah. I was in a cab the other day, and I was just going from the Gansevoort Hotel to my apartment, so not so far.
Okay.
But then I needed a second stop because I was with someone who was going to go to the airport, and we wanted to hang out a little longer.
Okay.
So we were like, we'll share an Uber.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we get in the car, and not Uber.
Cab.
Cab. We get in the cab, and we're like, 2 stops. First one is on and then whoopsie.
I'll bleep it.
Okay, and the second one is JFK. And he's like, all right, do you guys mind if I have a second? And I'm like, and we're both like, sure. Like, we're just talking. He gets out, pulls his pants down, and starts peeing.
You're out of here.
I am in here. I'm dead serious. And I'm so serious that I could fact check this and I could tell you because I have someone who's a reliable source who's part of it. And I was like, is he seriously peeing? And she started laughing and she was like, there's no place like New York. And I was like, I'm so sorry on behalf of my city. This is not how we run this town.
Oh, she was leaving this town.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
did he pee like against the wall? Or
yeah, he peed against the wall. Like I didn't see his pee-pee, but he pulled his pants down and he was doing it. He gets
Was
back.
it dark out at least?
No, it was in the middle of the daytime. It was like in the morning. It was like around 11. He gets back in the cab and just drives. And I can't stop thinking about this man's hands being so dirty driving around. I'm like, that's sick.
Oh
sick,
my God.
Sick, nasty. And then
Well, I guess you're
I
not
realized,
his hands.
yeah, whatever. But then I realized he must have heard, I'm going all the way to the airport. I better go now.
Right.
So I kind of feel like I understand, but I was like, could that be any more NYC?
That is so New York. I can't believe you did it like in front of you guys.
I know. I was like, just 2 ladies here being cutesy and
Yeah.
very, very mindful.
Yeah.
And he was like being so yucko.
Did he not? No one
He
said
didn't say anything. He never said like, I
obviously.
need to go to the bathroom, or he never
Right.
came back in and said sorry about that.
Yeah.
He was like, do you mind if I take care of something really quick?
That's so wild.
Yeah. And I was like, but where do taxis go to the bathroom throughout the day?
I guess the street.
But
like,
they could
run
go to
into,
a
like,
coffee
they pull over-
shop.
Yeah.
Or they could like make nice with bodega cats.
And pee in the bodega or pee
Yeah.
on the cat. Okay. Well, I love you.
And I love you,
And have a great Thanksgiving and week, you guys. Okay.
You're right. You're right. They should have a good week. All right. I love you guys.
Love you, Chlo.
Love you,
Thanks for listening to Litty and Shitty in the Big Bad City.
Whether you were just cleaning your apartment, slaying at the gym, or strutting on these city streets, we're always grateful for your ears.
Be sure to follow or subscribe, tell a friend, and hey, leave a review. Lilas!
What?
Love you like a sister.
Oh, cute. Lilas!
Shitty.